If you're in the coaching, consultant, agency, or even just online business in general, today I'm going to teach you super specific methods of YouTube because YouTube have shifted their game. I can even tell you right now, right here, go on your For View page as we're speaking, you'll see small creators popping off, which I'll touch on later. Now, this is a massive, massive shift in the game. And who am I? I am Alex. I worked and scaled 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs as their operation manager of sales. And I'm consulting people to do well over 50K a month. And in this video, I'm going to teach you something super important about VSL funnels and VSL compounding. Let's get straight to it. Now, VSL compounding. Now, we all know how a normal VSL works, right? The normal VSL is that they watch your ad or organic video, which piques interest, which makes them curious. They go to your landing page and watch a long form content. Then they watch a few videos and decide to buy. Now, in this entire conversion, let's say if 10 people get in, most probably 2 people will buy. That's the average rate of any VSL that you see in the market. If it's half decent, of course, if you have an amazing VSL, things might be different. But the issue is that this is a slow and doesn't convert as well as VSL compounded, which I'll touch in 2 minutes. You don't get to use full of your ads and organic content which you're posting. Everybody knows what you're trying to do. Like, listen, guys, when you're trying to make your VSL, when you're trying to make them go on a landing page, people since 2020 have changed. The market understands what you're doing. Before, that market was naive. That's why online sales, high tickets coaching, all these things were just popping off. But the market is super aware now, causing a lot of drop off rates and losing money. And so I've seen people who make this entire normal VSL funnel and lose money. Now, what is VSL compounding? VSL compounding is, what if we just do the opposite? What if we use our YouTube channel as a VSL? Not just uploading content for the sake of it, not just, just like throwing value out so people can kind of just see it or giving a little value. What if we make a robust video that converts and causes the conversions to flip on its head? What if the 100 people that are coming in through the VSL watch your video and get converted, what, like 60% or even 70% in some cases? Because they've seen your VSL. They have seen your VSL. They don't need to go to the landing page. They don't need to do that. They can just go straight. But this doesn't happen. There's an entire nurturing sequence, which I'll touch in a few minutes. Now, this will make our VSL timeless and effortless. If you're running a website, if you're running a page, people change offers, people change a lot of things. You have to tweak things out. You have to go what's happening in the market. There's a bunch of tweaking which has to be done. But if you use YouTube video as your VSL, it is timeless and effortless, which can completely change the game for you. Rather than making them buy something, we educate our audience. Not selling, we're educating. We're telling them what we're basically doing. This is a massive shift which you guys need to make, is that you're educating people on your offer and on what you do. This helps us to convert an audience into buyers. We make our solution the best. We tell them they can actually do it, and then they decide whether to buy or not, causing them to trust it and not look like everyone in the market which is trying to sell something. The main difference is that they decide if they want to buy or not. You will not go out there and be like, hey guys, here's my VSL, I'm going to buy this. No, you sit there, you meticulously plan your video, and you tell them that your solution is the best. You can compare it. I will give you an e-commerce comparison. In e-commerce, what a lot of landing pages do is that they show other products which are not better than their products. They make their entire, the odds are stacked in their favor in this sense. And this is a really, really smart way of doing it. So what they do is that they pick and choose where their product performs the best and outcompetes the other products, and they put that on the landing page. And this is super powerful, because even if they consider buying another product, they already know that's not going to work out for them. This is absolutely genius, and the people who do it make the most money. And this is what we have to do. And also, we have to make this ensure that they can actually do what we're selling to them. A lot of people have limiting beliefs. A lot of people can't really, like if I told you to make this VSL, some of you will have like, I don't know how to make a VSL. I don't know how to do this. We teach them. I'm going to tell you how. And this entire system of compounding, what it does is that it will flip everything on its head. Now, what do we need? An automated VSL compounding system. Now, what we do is we make short form valuable content. And then we have two layers. First of all, let me go to the simple DME funnel. We use this just to get people in fast for booking calls for quick cash. We don't turn that tab off, but of course we need that. YouTube is a little bit lengthy now, but on the other hand, there's a massive, massive upsell, which is your timeless and effortless and elegance in how you're selling. Now, This will make them watch the video because it piqued their interest. Slowly and surely, we position our content to give value. We break their limiting beliefs and help them solve their current problems. And they will buy from us. Why? Because we help them break their limiting belief. I'm going to make it LB, and we represent our solution as the best solution. Now, each point has its own mini point here. What do we do in the first part? We're giving value. We're going to give an actual solution. We're going to focus talking to our ICP. This is key, guys. If you're not going to talk to your ICP, they're just going to be like, who is this guy? Why do I care? In the starting, I said, what, coaching consultant, info space, business owners. I already named you guys. I already told you what I do. You are already, if you're watching this right now, you are my ICP. We position our solution as the best in the market and making all our videos interlink, making every click 3x. Now, this is extremely meticulously planned. One thing I want to talk about is that every single person that you see on the online industry, they are doing everything planned. There's a massive team that helps. If you're talking about Iman Gashti, if you're talking about Alex Ramosi, if you're talking about Andrew Tate, all these people, or even the smaller creators, if you see on the side, like Jordan Welsh, which is, like, not, he's a big creator, but like he's not taken as that guy. Every single piece of content, every single piece of moves are made in order to convert people. And there are plenty of examples you can do. A lot of people have this idea that they just do it, for the love of it, or they're just doing it, because they like each other. They have this kind of like, normal idea, but no, every single thing is positioned. Now, interlinking your YouTube videos is extremely, extremely crucial. Why is that? Because this video that I'm making will make you go on the info boom. If you watch the info boom, you're gonna watch this one. And if you watch the info boom and this one, then you're gonna fix your front end. You have made your offer. Now you need your back end. Now you're gonna watch my back end video. And if you're gonna watch my back end video, you're gonna watch my why am I even doing this in the first place? You watch all my 4 or 5 pieces of content, but they're all interlinked with each other. It's a meticulous play that I'm making. I'm being honest with it. Because this is what you guys need to do. Because the more people you can keep on your YouTube channel, what it will do, it will make the click 3x. If 2 people watch it, YouTube will promote to 3 more people. If more people watch it, more people, more. It's a cycle. It's a flywheel. Now, we make a list of how our solution is the best, as I told you, with the entire like model of solutions, making your product the best. But also one more thing that is super crucial. Whenever you make your offer, they're gonna have limiting beliefs. If I say ride a motorcycle, you're gonna have the limiting belief, I don't know how clutch works. Then I teach you how to do the clutch. If I'm a motorcycle company, what I would do is I would sell my bike and you like the bike because it looks good, it's cool. But I also will attach a video on how to ride a bike. So all of your limiting beliefs are gone. Making each video breaking LB, which is limiting beliefs, and giving them actionables. This is extremely crucial how you position your content, because even myself, I'm not doing this like as like on it, but still you can watch all my videos and get an idea, and I'm breaking every single limiting belief in some sort of sense. If I say if you follow the last 2 videos, you're going to make an offer, but then you need to fix your backend. Once your backend is made, then you can go all in on your front end. And if you're all in on your front end, you can see kind of my story, why I'm doing it. Then you can kind of get that organic idea. Every single thing is played out. And then what we do is we position our main channel, our main video as our VSL. When you click on any YouTube channel, you see that like massive like video that just like auto plays, right? That is your VSO. That is where people go in, they watch it, they love it, and then they go through this flywheel again. Now, how the pros do it is that they do it the opposite. They get people through all these things and then they watch the VSO. You need to create that. If you can find a way, and it's you need to like kind of like curate your offer, curate your content in a way that all these video leads to your main VSL and just makes you bread. And the buyers are just like, they're just like, hey, here, it takes my credit. Here, just take my credit card. They're ready for it. Now, here I have something of a little bit of a diagram, which is short form content, long form solution, short form content, long form solution. You need to follow this cycle to create each video for the main piece and breaking and limiting belief along the way. Now, what will that do is this will pique interest. This will give them solution. This will pique interest. This will give them solutions. And all these videos are made in a meticulous way to break their LB, which is their limiting beliefs. If you can master this entire thing, you will make money. There's no possible way. When I'm booking calls, I've closed people in the DMs. If I'm closing people in the DMs, if I'm doing any other work, I just send them my YouTube videos. They see the videos, they like it, and they just buy. Why? because my YouTube videos are going to break every single limiting belief that they have for my audience, and I'm going to curate my content even more. Like I haven't done even like even myself, I would say I've done like 20% of it. I haven't even like touched on it like super hard. But this is what you guys need to understand, that this entire content flywheel is used. And also with the short form content, you don't make it too clickbaity, you don't make it too much wow, you don't add too much of wow factor. It needs to be actually valuable, because if it is valuable, you can curate yourself in a way that will get people to the main video, to the long form video, and they'll watch it through the end. But if your message is disconnecting in between, then you're going to have a lot of issues, which we don't want. Now after you have not just the wow factor but giving the value as well, you need to meticulously plan how you're going to share testimonials inside of content and break them down into long form and short form. My handwriting is beautiful, don't even say that anything about it, it's fantastic. But you need to show that way. Let me actually try to draw L. Wow, I'm so bad. It's not my dominating hand. I'm lefty, by the way. And S. Boom. But basically, you need to break down your testimonials. You need to break down your entire services in videos, breaking every single limiting belief the person has, and just create this flywheel, because outreaching is getting harder. Like even 4 or I would say 3 months ago, outreach was super easy. You could just like do stuff and like not get banned. But now IG is like getting stricter. Even Facebook is getting stricter. Schools, another one, you can send like 10 DMs a week or something, like absolutely insane. So outreach is gonna like, I'm not, no shame on if you're doing outreach, call up, and I do it myself, so I'm not gonna like say it's bad. But you need to create content, you need to create flywheels, you need to create the process of people like coming in and they are actually able to like know you, what you're doing, what you're all about. Because trust is the biggest value right now. The more trust you'll build, the more you're going to get, because as I talked about the info boom, the market's just going to get crazier. People are going to like promise insane stuff. There's going to be a lot of new people coming in, and the new people are going to become educated, because again, we sell to who? Bottom funnel people. If you saw the first video, check that out. That's extremely important. The first video that I ever made was about bottom funnels. We saw these people, they're already been through like the crap of it already. They have like gone through like the holy grail of just courses, and these people, they know what they're buying, they know what they're getting their hands on to. Buyers are educated right now, and it's not like it was like in 2020 when people are uneducated. Everybody knows what a VSL, everybody knows what a sales call is, everybody knows these things. They see, they follow the same gurus, they follow the same stuff. And yeah, you guys just need to be prepared for that. You guys need to create a lot of value, create a lot of results, create a lot of content assets. As I'm doing, I'm growing with you guys. And yeah, give me your feedback, give me your value. I know the views have been kind of down, but it'll probably pop up on my For You page right now, because small creators are popping off. And yeah, hope you like this video. If you're someone who has 30 to let's say 100K followers on IG, or even beyond more, you can reach me out. My calendar is there. You can even reach out to me on IG. I help guys create automated systems on autopilot your entire sales funnels. It's a beautiful system. I consult people to over $50,000 a month. Done it with a bunch of people. I have testimonials. Super important, guys. You need to guys have that as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.